Hello, everyone. This is Ron Lorg. I'm here to present you with a first. For the first time ever, I'm going to start recording onboarding of each product as they come available. Start with OTrim today. We are at the dashboard of OTrim, and I have created a link previously on December 18th. I created this link for my own brick and mortar business. This QR code I could put on any of my documents, including invoicing, quotes, just all kinds of correspondence that I send to my customers. And when they check out the QR code, it takes them to my website, which a lot of people do not realize I have a website. So it would be a good idea for me to market that website using the QR code. A lot of them know about my website, but none of them actually go there. So this is just kind of a way to encourage them to go there. People like to play, right? I know I do. So when I get something new and interesting, I check it out. Why I put the QR code on a lot of my different documents, my customers, so that they see that I'm innovating, constantly upgrading and updating my website, making it more likable. That's what ONPASSIVE is all about. Bringing in people that like what we are doing, all of the aspects of what we are doing. MURL is just one of those things. I'm used to it as trim URL because I used the old trim URL in the old back office for as long as it was there. This is one of the products that I am using. I used other products similar to this prior, and I really think this is a very well done product. Complete, Pearl, all there. I hope we don't have any hiccups or other related issues. Let's just know ahead of time that these videos are based on the website actually functioning and working properly. We all know that that is not the case because we are still beta testers, still waiting for new products to enter and add to our list of products. And during those times, we may have some rough, unexpected things happen. So in these videos, that can happen also. If they do, I'm going to continue the video. I'm going to try to find a way to work around it. It'll be the same thing for you. I'll be showing you what I do to get around the hiccups and the issues. Sometimes I start all over. Sometimes I just find another place I can start, continue. I don't have to start all over. So anyway, that may happen here. So I'm just letting you know ahead of time as you watch these videos that there may be hiccups that occur while I'm doing the video. It doesn't distract me from doing what I want to do, which is getting you the information that you need to use these products. So just be aware of that. I'll just tell you, hang on a second, I'm gonna fix this. I'll get right back to you. You can see the whole process while I'm doing it. Anyway, for right now, I wanted to show you the dashboard and that I have one link that was created, but I want to go in and do like an edit so that I can show you what I did before I show you the actual QR code. So I'm going to click on edit here in the dashboard and it'll take you to the edit screen and it will have all the information for that QR code up there in the fields that you use to create your QR code link. As you can see, my website was called www.mymedresource.com. It's been that since 1991. At the same time, I didn't like it because my actual company name is Allied Resource Technology. So I came up with an idea. As soon as I saw this, I says, I want to create a QR code that kind of changes things to the way I like them. So the QR code is actually called the art website alias, but the custom name is Allied Resource Tech. Short, sweet way of basically telling people this is me. Allied Resource Technology is what the customers know me as. They don't know me as mymedresource.com. So there you go. The reason why I'm creating this QR code so that it's easier for customers to use it to get to my website, and they don't have to remember anything. They just use the QR code, either using your camera on your phone, or I'm going to demonstrate a product that I use, which is called Codex, made by Microsoft. It's a free product. You can download it. It's an app that you can put on your phone. Also download a version of it for Windows, Apple, Macintosh. It's available for everything, for every device you have. But I'm not boosting that. I'm just telling you that's a way for you to be able to look at see what your QR code actually does when you scan it. So I will be using that here today to show you when we create a new trim URL. In the end, I'm going to show you that it works. So without further ado, I'm going to let you know that I was able to successfully take my mymedresource.com, change it to an otrim.co/ allied resource tech, basically all one word, spaces, and then I created it. And that's what you have down here. So now that I am here, and I came from an edit. I'm not sure if all this is going to work or not, but you could actually go down here and now copy that otrim.co/ allied resource tech link and then paste it into a document if you wanted to use that as a hyperlink in a document. I prefer the actual QR code in a document because most people know what to do with that ahead of time. Sometimes they're confused about the actual link as to what it's there for. QR codes they will question it a bit. They say this is what I use my camera for. Other things you can go in and edit, which we already did. Came from the dashboard through the edit to get to here, and now we're in the actual trim URL tab in the system. And one of the other things is that's down here. You got the copy, you got the edit. You also have the dashboard, which is just like clicking on the dashboard up here. Also, there is a share link here that is not active yet. As you can see, there's no action with it, but I'm fairly positive that it's going to be used to share your QR code or your link with someone else. So without knowing, I'm not going to spend much time on this. I'm just going to show you that it's there. It's for it's on every link, and it will be a future add-on or a future active item. I can tell you that it just makes sense to have that for all practical purposes. They're probably waiting on OConnect and ONet's final review before they activate this to where we could share it. And that's just my thoughts. I'm not sure if that's for real or not. That's what I'm thinking it's there for. Also, you can delete it. I've done enough demos now that I've deleted it multiple times, and it works every time. Very simple. It does ask you, are you sure you want to delete this before you do it? It works. And then there's this next button over here I use a lot, which is the actual QR code itself. So here is, clicked on it. Well, this is the second time I've clicked on it and it didn't work. So I'm going to, I'm basically going to log out. We're out of here. Started, go logged in here. So I'm going to go to trim. Oh, it says it's logged out, so that's why it did that. So I'm going to log back in. And now I should be able to click on the QR code. There it is. So here is the QR code for the website, my website, Allied Resource Technology, just showing you that it's a functional button, which is it wasn't functional just a little bit ago. And then also there is it's another grayed out button. I thought it worked, but it's not. It looks like it's forward to forward it to someone. Anyway, that's as far as I want to go with the showing you each of the items in your trim URL base. Uh, we're going to do another more in-depth review right now because the next thing we're going to do is actually create a trim URL. You can create it here with trim URL, or you can go into create custom URL. They're pretty much the same thing. There's a few more fields to add, custom, but in reality, when you go to trim URL, you're going to do the same thing. So without further ado, I want to let you know that I'm going to create a trim URL for the latest big news out of Dubai about ONPASSIVE station. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go to um, www.youtube.com/@OnPassive is where you'll find those videos. See on the screen, here is that website. And I'm going to go down here to this because this is the one that basically tells you about the ONPASSIVE station. It's introduction, passive in the world. I right-clicked it, and I want to go down and copy the link address in order to create a URL from that. So now I'm going to go back into trim URL, click on paste your link here, and hit Control V on your keyboard, and there it is. Voila. Now, I want to create a unique name. And by the way, when I clicked over here at add alias, it verified that this link, this YouTube link, is good by giving it a green check mark. If it's not good, it will tell you what the problem is. Formulate a plan to correct that problem to make your trim URL work. Anyway, I want to add an alias. That alias is going to be something unique, but it describes what this is so that you can remember it down the road. Say a few years down the road, you'll remember what this is for. Anyway, this is for ONPASSIVE station. We're going to type in here. Now, if I go somewhere, if I go off of this, it's going to say maximum allowed characters are 16. So it says it right there in red. Believe it or not, there are 16 characters up there, but there's a space in here that makes it 17. So I'm going to take space out, and now it's a good alias. Now I can click trim link, and then it asks me if I want to create a one-time passcode. And this is a way for you to get people to that come in that are looking at this URL to be your customers permanently. So you could say yes here, and then it would create a page when you first go into the QR code or the URL, shorten link. It'll open up a page that will ask you for your email address. Type in that email address. That customer becomes permanent to you through the trim URL link process. I'm not real sure if that's just for the trim URL link or if that's for the overall ecosystem itself. Right now, I'm going to say no because I just want people to be able to go in and watch the video. I have other things that I can do to get them to become my customer. Right now, I'm just going to say no because I basically want you to use this trim URL for your own purposes if you want to. Anyway, I'm going to say no. And then it creates this, in the purple background, this here is the created trim URL that we just did. We can copy it and edit it. We can go to the dashboard and see what the numbers, as time goes on, the amount of clicks and where those clicks came from, all going to be available through the dashboard. There's also a share link here that is not active yet, but it will be soon. And here's where you can delete this if you wanted to delete it. Here's the actual QR code for this ONPASSIVE station. This next one here is like a forward button. It is not active, just like this share button is not active at this time. They will be activated when the time is right. Products for those links are available. Right now, I just want to demonstrate that this QR code that we created, this this O trim that we created worked. So the best and fastest way to do that is to just open up the code, and then I'm going to use my be able to scan this in using my computer. Where I have that it's takes a little while for it to let me skip the ad. There you go. And I'm leaving it at this size because I don't want to go to the full screen because then you'll only see a portion of it. And this here is actually what I expected it to be. The video is playing and everything is good. So we know that that trim URL is now active and usable. Without further ado, we're going to close out of here. That was going to get real noisy. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this demonstration. There will be a future demonstration to go over the bulk trim, which I need to do a little more work in order to create the pages that are going to be used for this in my video. So the next video for O trim will be the bulk trim part of this product. For right now, I just wanted to get you something that you could start using, create your own trim URLs. I hope that this will assist in any way possible to make that work for you. Please come back. We'll have more. And as these products become better, more things added to them, we will have another video to create to add in those additional things that were added to the products. Remember that all of our products will always be innovating and will always be being improved on over time. There's not going to be a day go by that not one of our products is not being looked at, seriously evaluated for anything that can be improved on. It will be done. Greatest thing I know about ONPASSIVE products, that they will be second to none forever. That is a powerful statement. I hope you enjoyed this, and we look forward to the next one. Thank you for being here. Take care. Goodbye.